this plugin. It's an improved version of Vocalrider. What's up, my friends? Welcome to a new video today. Oh yeah, it's here, Vocals Fixer. We have the LITE version and the Pro version. The Pro version, it's better than original Vocalrider for only $9 on my BeatStars profile. You can get it, let's hear. Without Vocal Fixer,
laying next to you can be such a burden. All night we wasn't even sleeping.
so the dynamics is very high. The level it's like up, down, up, down. But for that reason, we have Vocals Fixer. So with Vocals Fixer, it's like a natural compression. It's not so much hard as a normal compressor, like limiter on FL Studio. And there we have the other version with Vocals Fixer.
Laying next to you can be such a burden. All night we wasn't even sleeping.
The dynamics are more slow and more natural, and we get a more natural compression. For example, number 2. As you can hear, the vocal is like all the synths and drums are dueling the vocal like So in the example number 2, we don't have the correct volume level. So using Vocals Fixer, we can get it. Let's hear without. Let's hear with. As you hear in the second version, we have a great balance in our vocal. They are details, but they make the difference. Okay, let's practice. I have this project, as you see, and I recorded this vocal. Okay, with Vocal Fixer, as you know, is a patcher preset. You can open it here in patcher. So choose the preset, Vocal Fixer Premium, and if you get the full version for only $9, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presets to mix your vocals. But if you don't have money, you will have the LITE version, and that's it. It's only a little dark. Well, how to use Vocals Fixer? Vocals Fixer is a little different as the original Vocalrider, because in Vocalrider we have the range as a limit, the maximum value and the minimum value. So it's the same, but here we only have one slider. So when you move this slider, let's close here, as you see, we have the same idea as the maximum value and the minimum value. Sorry, forgive me. Listen. You have to keep your heart from evil. I can sing. We have another slider, as you see, but this slider doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. So don't use it. I put it only for the design of the patch. So we can put it in reset and it will come back to 50%. But I recommend you to put it on 80%. 80%. Right click and that's it. So we have a slider in the middle of this patch, and this slider is like a control gain. So if we put it up, as you see in Panomatic, we will add more dBs, and if we put it down, then we will have less dBs.
Less dBs.
So this slider is only for the design of the original Vocalrider, because we have the graphic in another surface. As you see, we click here and there we are in the graphic of this patch. And in this graphic, anything do anything. It's only a graphic only to see what are you doing with the patch, as we can see in the Vocalrider when it moves down and up. Okay, the third slider is an output. In this patch we don't have an input, only we have an output. So if the volume level is too low, you can add more dBs here. As you can see with this slider, we are controlling another stereo shaper. So you can put it in reset and it will be in 50%. Remember, these two plugins are not the same. Okay, more important, we have two knobs here. These two knobs are the soul of the plugin. As you see, this knob is fast and this is slow. I told you it's better to see as an attack and release. So let's listen. If we add fast, okay, let's put this balance. as you see, is faster than if we put it here. The signal is a little slow if we put it in 100%. We can hear like cutting the audio. It's a little bit wrong. I recommend you to put it in 50%. Okay, as you see, if we move this knob, it will move the tension knob into the peak controller. So the default value is 50%. As you see, the tension is in default value. And these two knobs are inverted only to be easier to control them in the patch. Okay, and the other knob, slow, it controls the decay in peak controller. So it's the same. If you put it in reset, you will have the default value in peak controller. If we put it in 100%, it acts as a transient exciter. As you can hear, the tail reverb it's longer than if we put it down. For that reason, I told you that it's better to see these two knobs as attack and release. Because if we put it the transient processor, as you can see, the release is controlled by slow and the attack is controlled by fast. And for that reason, this patch is better than the original wave plugin. If you ask me to buy the original version, I think it's... nah. My answer is no. As you can see today, we can have it in a preset patch into FL Studio 20 LITE version. The LITE version is a little different because we don't have the transient exciter. We only have fast and slow, but it is not a transient exciter. As you can hear, the reverb is not longer than if we use the Pro version. Now you understand me? And in the LITE version, we don't have the gain control. The gain slider like in the Pro version. And if you get the LITE version, you will get only one preset. This default LITE version Vocals Fixer preset. But if you buy the Pro version, I will love you forever. And the Pro version has 9 more patcher presets. Default, fast compression, fine vocal, hard compression, natural compression, soft compression, vocals fixing, vocals maximizer, and vocals presence. Okay, to finish this tutorial, I will show you the difference into limiter graphics. So with Vocals Fixer and without Vocals Fixer, as you can see in the graphics, with Vocals Fixer we have a more natural balance in the dynamics. And without Vocals Fixer Pro, as you can see, the dynamics are bigger in a little parts and lower in another parts. But all are little details that if we control, we can get a better mixing. So that's it. That's all for today. I hope you like it, you love it, you use it. Subscribe to more patches like this, slap the like button, and I will see you in the next video. Somos gringos. Remember to slap the like, buy all my sample packs, oh yeah, and download. Follow me on my social media and see you next time.
Subscribe, do it now.
Somos gringos.